squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on last year's national champion, the Georgia State Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, and the Monarchs will kick it away first. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia State's offense will have the opening possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be...
He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Going to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's small. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So Old Dominion's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to go up top. Got him downfield. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Monarchs will hustle to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on 3rd down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your 2nd drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on 3rd down was big.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Osborne. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got the quick completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Handoff to the lone back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. And that last run leaves them with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? Dropping back, it's Small. He lost one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
That's reeled in. It's Osborne. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
momentum changers. That could be the difference in this game. What a great individual effort knocking that thing down.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The running back has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's small. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Hines is back in the middle. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The give to the tailback. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking the back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And the Panthers are marching down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna look downfield again. Buys a little time. A strike downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Big guy smells it, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Panthers! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
And we've got our eyes on everything going on in football, including this gem from Alabama and Tennessee. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams in the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Motion from the wideout. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. That'll bring up fourth down. The Monarchs will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's small. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Monarchs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab down the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Going to the running game. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He slides that just inside the right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
This kicker is mentally tough, man. There are not a lot of guys that would have a kick blocked earlier in the game come out here and make that kick you just saw. That was awesome.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Snatched it up for 30, still running. Slippery slide, running this way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. They're trailing by just 4 to Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Second down, he'll throw it. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Lining up to convert third down. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, the running back has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Back to pass, it's small. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. This time it's complete. Dashing the knee on the right. That's the tech. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 20... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got great speed. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's small. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Fine play action. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking downfield, it's small. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's a passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. He'll They'll start this drive firing. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Dropping back, it's small. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. To the air on first down. Got the tight end outside. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
It took everything on defense. Just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to SMU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Monarchs in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Osborne. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on. Offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
He's going to throw deep right side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They just keep firing. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Osborne. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Monarchs look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Grab behind the line. It's Osborne. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Takes the grab. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give out of the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good...
Oh, there's an alley in the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This defense really needs to be careful. They have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
Flips it out to the back. Turning it on! And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal block on back. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got it behind the line. It's Potts. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on fourth and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Osborne. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. He's got it along the sideline. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Monarchs with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. But they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops the throw. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Potts. Right midfield, he's got room. Oh, he found a space on the right. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. The give to the back. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to pass. It's small. Safe completion on the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. To the air on second down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. On his way back from the 20. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Osborne. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, he's got some space. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Price. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to sling it on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. He'll do it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. He's up to 57 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. He's got the back in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Now they'll run the draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is one of the gambles you take, playing a young quarterback, and this freshman has had his struggles. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the pressure. Got a man in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Power football with the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go with a direct snap. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Monarchs are on the move. It's Russ. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much. You don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They go right back to him. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Here's the give off the left side. He has the 1st and still on his feet. There he goes. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And the Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air. It's small. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And How about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. With the catch, it's Price. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.